So first time when you run XCA or X certificate and key management, you will see this window. So first of all, we need to create uh, this database, right? And as we are creating this database for our SD-WAN corporation, which we give the name as VP Corp SD-WAN. So the idea here is that we are creating this database to store all of our certificate that belongs to SD-WAN, right? We can create multiple certificates in XCA. So let's do the save on this. Now it is asking that what should be the private for this. So password for this. So I am writing password as SD-WAN, SD-WAN. Okay. So this way, basically, this is safe. Okay. Now first of all, we are going to use this as a root certificate also for our SD-WAN infrastructure. And for that, first of all, we need to create uh, public key and private key. And how to do that? We can do this using here, new key. And it is asking for please give a name to new key and select the desired. So I'm giving the new key name as again as the VP Corp SD-WAN. Key type is going to be RSA. I'm pretty okay with 2048, but let's check what are the different uh, size for key. So 2048 is okay. What is saying? This is basically this is going to be remember as default also. So let's create those. So now you can see that this is my VP Corp SD-WAN RSA. Okay. Now certificate. Now what we'll be doing is we need to create the root certificate, right, for this certificate authority. We have already generated the private keys for this. Now let's see what are the different options here. Let's do new certificate here, and because here this guy is signing its own certificate, that's why we are saying that create a self-signed certificate, right? Signature algorithm, let's choose whatever the default is, SHA-256. Template for the new certificate. I do not want a template here. Let's use the default certificate authority template and do apply all. Let's see what are the different fields here. Internal name we want to give as our VP Corp SD-WAN. Here country name is India. State is Karnataka. Locality name, that's fine. It's, you can say Bangalore. Organization name, again VP Corp. Organizational unit name is say VP Corp SD-WAN. So this is the certificate authority for, or let's choose, it is VP Corp, right? Because this is the root CA for my complete organization, whose name is VP Corp. Here the common name, let's give it a common name of VP Corp, that's fine. An email address I would like to give here is vdutt@cisco.com. So here we are. Now it is asking for the private key, right? And it has already selected this VipCorp SD-WAN, which because I have already generated it. But in case if you want to generate a new one, you can generate a new key here. So this is basically a pair, a public key and private key pair, which we have already generated. Okay, and it should be there. Now let's see what are the fields there in extension. I am pretty good with the type certificate authority. This is good. Not before it is saying what is the time in GMT. I'm pretty sure that this is okay. Time range 10 years. Apply. I want to check what is the time right now in GMT. Let's check. I'm in GMT now. It's 11:06, so that is perfectly fine that we are using 11:03 GMT. Time is supply. Now here, what is subject alternative name, issuer alternative name? I want to give this the same. SD Corp. Why is giving me? Okay, I would like to leave it. Alternative name. That's okay. Then key usage, I am good with the default option. Netscape, I'm good with the default option. Advanced, this is okay. Comment, I do not want to give any comment, but let's see. Default C applied. Yes, so this is the certificate, root certificate for my organization. Here it is. Let's do okay. The following length restriction of RC3280 are violated. Country name is longer than. Okay, I want to edit it then. This should be IN. Okay. Now that is fine. Now let's see. Successfully created the certificate VP Corp SD-WAN. That is good. Now I have root certificate of my certificate authority, which is exactly here. Now, the certificate can be used to sign certificate for other maybe vmanage or vmanage or other devices which we have in SD-WAN fabric. Now let's do some of the changes on vmanage, sorry. So here you go. First of all, administration settings, and here we need to change few things because whatever we configured on command line, it is not configured here by on its own. Okay, so we need to edit this, and let's see. So organization name is VP Corp. Confirm organization name VP Corp, and let's just have a check that this is the name of our corporate. Yes, so here you can see this is the name of our corporation. This is good. Let's save it here. Okay, so VP Corp is done. vbond address. The vbond address, let's once again check. It should be 21, although. So what vbond address we have given? 99921. Let's copy it from here. Let's paste it here. So paste, save. It is again done. Now hardware manage certification authorization on block, that is fine. Controller certificate authorization, that I need to change from Cisco to enterprise root certificate. The setting changes as which is used for authentication. Do you want to continue? Yes, proceed. Now what it is doing is it is asking for certificate, right? And which certificate? It is asking for the root certificate. So what I need to do is I need to export the certificate from my XCA, right? And then uh, need to import it here. So here is the certificate which I have right now. I'm exporting it, export VP Corp SD-WAN this, and it is saying that it will be imported into documents. Let's change this. I would like to do it C project, then SD-WAN, and here you go. Here is the XCA. So this is VP Corp SD-WAN. I would say it's root CA. So it is saved in this format. That is perfectly fine. I would like to save it and text format with headers. Okay. Okay. So it is done. Right now, let's see whether it's there or not. Although I would say it is SD-WAN. Here we could see the same thing here. This is the root certificate, and this is perfectly fine. And I need to install it into my vmanage. Right? Let's see. Oh, there is an option to select a file also. Okay. C project, then SD-WAN, XCA, and all files if I would like to do and do it here. So here you go. Here is the certificate, right? Now, along with that, I would like to set the certificate signing request properties. So what is the meaning of this? The meaning here is that whenever I generate public key or private key on my vmanage, right? I need to sign this to a certificate authority, which I have already generated in XCA, right? So here, what I'm saying is, whenever I generate a request for signing, which is a certificate signing request from the vmanage, uh, it needs to have some parameters, right? And those parameters must be the domain name. Although I do not have any domain name, but I could say that it should be example or maybe abc.com. Organizational unit is VP Corp. That's okay. The secondary organizational unit, I do not have any. And the organization is again VP Corp. City, I would say it is Bangalore. State, Karnataka. Email, again, I would like to give vedat@securecisco.com. Here, the two-letter country code, IN. Validity for this, let's choose it somewhat more for 3 years. And then I would say import and save. Let's see how it goes. Certificate, I think it was in green color, so I would say it was, if I say view, it is showing me everything correctly. That is perfectly fine. That is what I needed. Okay. So let's do the save. Okay, this is fine. Now, what I want to do is I want to generate a certificate signing request for this guy, which is my vmanage. So now I want to generate the CSR. So for that, I would go to devices. Oh, certificates here, right? And I do not see my controller because this is a vmanage list. Let's select the controllers. And here I could generate a CSR. So here you go. This is my CSR. Okay, so I would say IP address is correct, 192.168.99.11. Let's download it. It's a CSR file, and now I would like to download this in XCA folder. Yes, but it is a request, and I would say it's a CSR, right? CSR from vmanage, vpcorp vmanage CSR, and I would like to save it. It is saved. Let's see this. Okay, so here is my CSR request. Now I would like to sign it from my certificate authority, and here you go. This is my certificate authority. Let's go to CSR, import the request, and here you go. Here you can see my vpcorp vmanage CSR request. Successfully imported this one. Okay, very good. So let's open it. Now I can do what operation? New import. Yes, I can sign it. Sign it from what? It is saying which use the certificate for signing. vpcorp SD-WAN. This is good. Sign a copy extension from the request, which is perfectly fine. And template for the new certificate. I would say this is going to be my TLS server, and the reason is uh, this guy is going to be server for I would say let's choose it for TLS client, and the reason is basically vmanage is going to be also be a client for some other server. So let's choose a TLS client. This is fine. I would say extension, that is again okay. Type not defined. Uh, so I would say not defined. That is perfectly okay. It is not the certification authority, so that's okay. Key identifier, that's okay. Everything is validity is 1 year. That is fine. Key usage. Uh, Key usage, I would say fine. So I'm okay with the client. Sorry, this key usage also. Okay, all good, all good. Okay, successfully created the V certificate vmanage. Okay, now what I need to do is let's go and check. Now you can see that vmanage, the certificate is signed by uh, this guy. But why it is saying the common name is this one? Sure on this. Okay, that is fine. That is okay. We are not sure about this number, but that's fine. So uh, let's import it. Not this one. Let's import the vmanage certificate. Import. And again, let's save it to, this is not the CSR. This is the actual certificate. New folder, CA. device certs. So here you go, we have device cert, and this device is vmanage. So okay, the mistake which I have done is I need to import it, and I have selected, I need to export it, and I have selected the import one. So name this, file name is going to be this, but I need to select uh, XCA and device certs, and this is the vmanage one. Then the save, and okay, let's install this certificate in vmanage. So for that I need to go here, let's do it here, here, and then I would like to do install certificate. Select a file, device certificates, and all files. I need to select this, and then we will do install. So it is scheduled, and I'm pretty sure that after some time it will be changing its status to installed.